Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about YouTube. Um, so pretty much I don't know, I'm gonna BS through this a little bit. I don't know, I kind of want to talk and put out a video. It's been a little while since I have. I see, it's so weird. I feel like I say this enough, like I don't say it all the time, but I feel like I say this enough. I have plenty of videos stockpiled, but I don't know. I don't feel right uploading them all the time. Like, whenever I have my mind on something, I want to do that instead of trying to do the other thing. So, like, even though I have, I don't know, honestly, anywhere from 5 to 10 videos that are ready to go up right now, I just don't really want to put them up because that's not what I've been wanting to do lately, I guess. I don't know. It seems weird because, like, whenever I make them, I'm like, okay, these are awesome. This is what needs to go up as soon as possible. And then I think of something else and I'm like, oh, well, those other things are bad. This is way cooler. And I don't know. I mean, it's not a conscious thing. I actually think that, or I mean, I would delete them if I thought they were horrible. No, I've actually had like some of the most fun I have making those videos, which I don't know if it's just because I spend a lot of time on them, because they're all co-op, and I really wanted to make good co-op stuff, and I felt like I haven't really ever, maybe a handful of times made good co-op stuff, and I feel like that's where most of my best stuff's been. But yeah, there's more. There's a lot more, and it's fun, and it's funny, and it's great, and maybe offensive in some of it, I'm sure. I mean, we're kind of edgy, I guess, and I don't know. I've actually been thinking about making a separate video on just being edgy in general. I may actually. It's all meant for fun. I don't get enjoyment out of hurting people's feelings or poking fun. I mean, poking fun of them, yeah, sure, like that's okay. But if it's like significantly upsetting someone, obviously I don't want that, and I don't want anyone to think that I like get kicks out of it. I don't, okay? If any of them bother you, I don't know. I don't really know what to do about it because I don't know. I don't try and harp on one thing. So, like, if there's one thing that you just really don't like, I try to make sure that that isn't like a reoccurring theme or anything. Unless it somehow turned into a running joke. I don't know. I mean, people are picky and weird, and some things will end up being a running joke, and we might not think of anything, but you might think something of it, and again, sorry about that. Anyway, I'll make a separate video on that. Don't worry. What I want to talk about is YouTube and me uploading stuff, and maybe I'll just like talk about my YouTube stuff in general, I guess. So originally I did YouTube with I won't do a huge like whole detail. I'll just do different types of stuff I like to make because there's way more I could go into. I used to like vlogging and skits and things of that nature, live action, things like that, because that's what I used to watch whenever YouTube was popular, or whenever I was watching YouTube at the time, that's what was popular. And gaming was nowhere near as popular as it was right now, on YouTube anyway. I mean, obviously, just in general, okay? Gaming is growing, but I mean more specifically on YouTube, it wasn't. So we had that. That sort of been like this niche little community is what gaming was at the time. And like I was cool with that, and I still would watch some of it, but I didn't really get into it until later. So the IRL stuff, the vlogging, not so much vlogging. Like vlogging kind of came after that. It was like skits and comedy stuff, and just things like that were really cool. Video effects stuff, like Freddie Wong. Is a pretty good example of that. I mean, there are plenty of people that do it. That's just one of the most recognized, I guess I'd say. And probably at the time, I don't know. Freddie Wong might be a little too young for that. I'm trying to think of the time span. I don't know. Anyway, I've been watching YouTube since 2006. But I don't think he was like super popular then. I don't even know if he was making stuff then. But whatever. I don't need to link it up to a time. I'm trying to link it up to a timeline to help it make more sense, but I don't know. It might just be more confusing now. Anyway, fast forward a little head. Let's Plays were pretty awesome. And Guitar Hero videos as well is what I would watch. Some music games and just older console games is pretty much what I'd watch. Chug Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun. I don't know all the people. A lot of them played Nintendo. Some of them would play some other stuff. There was a bunch of them. Some of them had just the straight LP, like, I'm going to sit down, good talk for 20 minutes while I play. Some people had more edits in it and made it fancier. Like, Chugga definitely does that now. Like, I think back to, what was it? Pokemon Crystal, maybe? Some RPG game. I think it's a Pokemon game where I remember watching it and being like, how the hell would I ever do this? He like researches it so much, but also makes it fluid with how he's playing, and like everything just seems to fit. It doesn't seem like it's like really sketched out and like pre-recorded and a bunch of stuff. Like it seems like it's live, but it has the dynamic of it not being. And I honestly don't know how he does it either. Like right now, I mean, I don't know if he like sketches it out. Like obviously there has to be research that goes into it, but I don't know if he records it live or if he edits in his audio like at a certain point or what, or if he's reading off a script or has like a note, like tips, like highlights, this is what we need to go over, these things are important. I have no idea. I think it is probably something older than Pokemon Crystal though, because I think I was probably making videos then. I mean, again, I'd been making videos for a while, but gaming videos specifically, I got started, I think, Halo ODST, or Halo Reach, and like maybe MW2 or Black Ops is when I started doing that as well. And again, I did some Guitar Hero stuff. I was really into that. I just thought it was cool how people could do that. It was nice. It was just like, I don't know. I used to listen to the songs like that too. I used to listen to the Guitar Hero songs and try and like memorize how the notes played out. And I remember thinking that was awesome being able to do, and a lot of fun. And then I got into, let's see, Call of Duty and Halo. I did that. And then I kind of went back a little bit and I was like, okay, well, we'll mix up all the stuff and we'll do some LPs, not Chug LPs, just, hey, I'll play a game for 20 minutes or, you know, whatever the time was. I think the 15-minute limit was there, so 10 minutes, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it was a 10-minute limit. I don't even remember, to be honest. I know that there's a 15 one. I think it may have actually used to be 10. Anyway, I don't even right now I'm doing mixed content. No single categories. I really don't like that, but it doesn't, I don't know. Results vary so much whenever you do that though, unfortunately. And now, lately I've just been doing custom zombie stuff, and I'm trying to get back into mixing up some stuff. And it's a little hard, but I really want to do it. And I don't know, it's not hard as in it's difficult for me to make them. It's hard as in like, I don't want to mess with things too much and have something bad happen. Like, I've been putting out those videos that I like would watch for hours. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but those videos, the funny moments or whatever I named them, thank you for whoever commented that to name it funny moments. I think that's probably a good idea to do now that you mention it, and I have adjusted all the titles since then, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Okay, thanks, man. You helped me out. Hopefully, I don't know if it actually, you know, I don't know what the difference would have been, but I'm glad I did it. I think it definitely doesn't deter anything. But anyway, what I was saying is those, like, I'd spend, how big of chunks were we doing? They were 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'd get that down to like 5 minutes. And by doing that, I had to watch half an hour a few times, and then I had to get the 5 minute down, and then I had to watch that a few times. And it would take a few hours for each video. And then that goes on for, how much stuff did we record? Like 4.5, 5 hours of watching it multiple times. Then, okay, it's edited, let me watch it multiple times. Like, it's a lot of work. But I like it, and it's funny. But also I don't know, it's been like views will kind of go up and subs are going down, and then sometimes they'll swap around, and it's really confusing because I'm like, I don't want to scare people away, but I really like these videos. Like, they're really funny and they get more views, which I don't know if it's just because I've been sitting on them and not uploading every day, or if it's because the videos are better and people like them more. Like, honestly, I have no idea. And you know what? Maybe I'll never know. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually, but I want to get a good mix going in. I want to do some heavily, like, those are pretty good edits, but I want some, like, really heavy edits for mods. I've been wanting to do that for like 2 years. And I'll do it and I'll be like, crap, I'm really bad at this. I don't want to do that. I need to practice more. And then I never practice because, I mean, come on, it doesn't feel good to be bad at something. But hopefully that'll come eventually. And, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Bye bye, I guess.